What's up, guys? This is Dwayna, aka Glamazon1026, and welcome to the Glam Room. Thank you so much for coming. If you are new, thank you for coming back. If you're an old friend, today we are going to do my updated foundation routine. The last time I did this was a year ago, and so I've done a couple of things differently over the course of the year, and I wanted to share it with you guys in case you guys wanted to update your foundation routine as well. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing, stay tuned. I'll be right back after the break. Okay guys, so we are going to go right into this video because I got somewhere to be and I need to be there very quickly. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start off with my primers. Usually for primers, I use 3 primers because I'm extra AF and I love how the finish looks when I'm done because we are going for a skin-like natural dewy finish. You know, I used to love mattes. I don't love mattes no more. We're going to go for the skin-like natural dewy finish. So we're going to be putting on the Nola Skin Essentials Soothing Primer Oil. Then after that, I will be putting on the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And then following that up with the Dr. Brandt Luminizing Primer with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Bronze, because we're going to bring some shimmer to this face. Alright, so next we are going to color correct with the Nicka K HD Concealer. And I blend it out with a firm, like a dense brush. I don't even know what this brush is for. I just use it to blend under my eyes because I feel like it does a good job. So today for foundation, we are going to be using my Old Faithful NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Caracas. So usually I have a piece of plastic on my desk and I do like little squirts on it and then pick it up with the brush. But lately I have been putting foundation directly on my brush and then just going in like that. It just saves time and it is less cleanup and all that stuff. And plus the plastic I have on my desk right now is dirty and I don't feel like getting another one. So I just put the foundation directly on the brush and then I put most of it on my face and then I go in under my eyes and just pat it in under my eyes so that I get the most coverage. Ooh, that look good. And then use like a scooping motion, I guess, to get the rest of the foundation into the rest of my skin. Look at that. Ooh, that looks perfect. I also have been using a lot of brushes to put on my makeup lately. I haven't been using beauty sponges as much at all. So the next step we're going to do is the conceal and contour. For this, I have been using my Old Faithful, again, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel. And I think since the last time that I've done this video, I've changed what I contour with. Right now I'm contouring with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and this is in the shade Ebony. So my blending pattern is still the same. I still blend my cheeks upward, my forehead back and down, and then my chin down and up. I do contour my nose now, but it really doesn't make a difference because I'm not really that good at it, but I want to keep doing it until I get good at it in case I ever need to do it in real life for real purposes. Alright, so lately I have been being lazy and I have not wanted to get another brush to blend out my concealer. So I've been going in with my foundation brush and just like spraying it down with a little bit of the Smashbox Primer Water and using that to blend out my concealer. And it's been coming out really good. This happened by accident one day and my foundation looked so great. And I was like, oh, I'm about to do this all the time. So that's what I've been doing. Once everything is blended out, kind of, it's not really blended out, so we're gonna go back and mix the two of these so that you don't see this line up here and the harsh contrast between the concealer and the contour. Sometimes if I feel like I use too much concealer, I'll just take the contour brush and just like wipe it underneath the concealer to kind of like blend it in, or to like taper it down, because I have just gone in a little bit too much. I don't really like a very, very bright under eye anymore because I have grown in my craft and I feel like sometimes it can be a bit too much, and so I stopped doing that. So next we're going to set. This is probably the biggest difference from my last foundation video to this one. I set with the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose powder in the shade Deep Peach. And this is just like a really, really great setting powder. Like the first time I used it, I was shook because I was like, yo, this is really, really, really good. And so I've just been using it a lot lately. Well, yeah, I have. And I used to mix it with the vanilla so that I get a little bit brighter, but lately I've just been going with Deep Peach. I also only use one powder to set my entire face. I used to use 2 different powders, but now I'm just like, I don't need to do all of that. I also use the same brush that I put my foundation and blend out my concealer with to put in my, to use for my setting powder, because Brina is my name and laziness is my game. Here we go. So I'm just take it and dab it in gently underneath my eyes. I also do not bake anymore. So for the rest of my face, I just use a clean fluffy brush and go to set the rest of it using the excess powder from what I put on before, because like I said at the beginning, we're trying to go for like a more natural skin finish, not trying to get everything set and matte. I want it to look like skin still afterwards. I mean, I guess it always looked like skin, but we're gonna get it looking like hydrated skin. How about that? So next up is bronzer, and bronzer is just going to bring that warmth back to your face. For that, I'll be using the Prime Beauty Bronzer in the shade Bronzeville. This is a company that I learned about on Twitter, and I must say that I'm very happy with the products that I've received from them. And I really love this bronzer. I keep saying bronzer. I'm going to be using the Patricia Bright and Makeup Revolution Dusk Till Dawn palette for powder contour. After I cream contour, I used to powder contour my entire face. I don't do that anymore. I just use the contour shade and I go in and I do kind of like a C shape from my temple to the arch of my brows right here, and maybe a little bit underneath so that we can, you know, like get that straightened out. So I'm going to be going in with the Colored Rain and Power My Day One Blush Highlight Duo for my blush and my highlight. I got this and I love it so much. I used it for the first time on camera in my Thanksgiving video, and I have been using it ever since. I have not picked up any other blush. And I actually put my blush on in the same shape as I put my contour. So the contour's in the C, the blush is in the C. So before we put on our highlighter, I usually spray my skin down to take off any excess powders. I really have been loving the Becca Skin Love Glow Shield Prime and Set Mist. For that, it's just, it smells good. I love the way the spray sprays. I know that is a very ridiculous thing to say, but I just adore that. And it makes my skin look so good when I'm finished. It's not too wet, it's not dry. It's like the perfect glow that it gives you once you're finished with this. So last but not least, we're going to put on some highlighter, and this is the highlighter portion of the My Day One Duo from Color & Rain. Like, y'all really need to go out and get this. This is like the best highlighter formula and blush formula I've used in a very long time, and they're Black owned, so let's go. This highlighter formula is so good, y'all. You just need it in your life. And it was on sale this week. I don't know when this video's going up, but whenever it goes up, it was on sale, so. And that's it. Okay guys, that is it. That is my updated 2020 foundation routine. You know, like I said, we were going for like a nice, really even skin finish. We didn't have to really worry too much. We're not really relying too much on the powders. We got that glow from the highlight. We got that color from the bronzer and the blush, and we look magnificent, okay? So if you guys like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 1K. I think I'm at like 950 right now, so I only need 50 of y'all more. 50 more of y'all to sign up so I can get to 1,000 and I can start doing community posts, guys. Come on. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to become a part of the Glam Fam and know exactly when I upload. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Glamazon1026, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.